That's a good answer. No longer Mikey, can you guys finish?
No, songwriting is like my base thing. So just the writing aspect is what I really like to enjoy.
Jmancurly is up on stage right now, chat. Jmancurly is literally up on stage.
Is that something that you feel like there was a missed opportunity with the cast and things like MTV kind of losing its musical showcase, VH1, things like that? What is the value that you see of bringing music videos to social media right now?
Yeah, I am.
All of these music videos, like this is what makes me reach music and like the way that
Somebody said I want to see Conqueror's face.
They do? No.
I know.
You should have been here earlier.
Bro, you should have been here earlier, bro. No, you should have been here earlier.
Go watch the past ones. Go watch the past live streams.
Go watch the past lives, chat. Yo.
That was you, guys.
When it comes to creating a personality through your music and kind of showcasing it through social media, what did you kind of go through in order to figure out what your voice was going to be?
I think it started with brand.
Yeah, J-Man is right there.
Wearing bucket hats in all of my videos because it just became sort of like my branding, and I think creating that visual image was like the first part.
Please say hi to Elliot. I don't know where he is. Like, there's his dad right there. There's J-Man's dad.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Using these comedy
Yeah, there he is, guys.
Oh yeah, J-Man.
Sorry, my phone is a little bit shaky because I don't have a tripod right now and it's really shaky right now.
Well, I think the interesting thing, you're talking about the food. Oh, yes. Yeah, that did get to me at the Ellen DeGeneres show. But I think at the beginning, I was always a theater kid. My 2 bachelor's degrees in theater and film. It's noise in that, right? Yes. But even with that, I get out and I just got my master's in journalism. So it's like, for me, it was more so creating this foundation of education, of that influencing the way that I approach social media. We just talk about branding, like that's marketing, you know what I mean? And so I think what was important for me was to have the education and to have the tools so that as a publisher.
But yeah, I just wanted to go live really quick to let y'all know that J-Man was up on stage. I wasn't gonna go live for too long. I was just letting y'all know that J-Man was up on stage and stuff.
So I don't necessarily see it as a way of like laying the foundation to keep traditional. I see it as like all these worlds work together to better. I think make me be able to have stability in this world. Oh my God, that's so real. Make some noise for that, yes. Because you're tapping into the idea of a Venn diagram of circumstance, talent, and accomplishment. Some gusto that has to be in there for you to find that way to kind of make it work for you is absolutely highly impressive. Absolutely. Landon, for you, again, to go from the transition of instructional to kind of being for yourself, is that something that was somewhat of a response to fans that you really or just kind of
come from a place that anyone can listen to my music. I started from the gaming side, VR gaming videos. So, you know, I have my own music taste, rappers and stuff. As soon as I try it out, I'll know to put some stuff up.
Yeah, man, you make me fun.
I just feel like I'm also a kid.
What the heck?
It's never going to go away, so I relate to everyone in this room. And who's like the beer?
That child over there started to fly and asked the question. Look at him, he jumped up in the air. It's crazy. I'm going to sit with these for a little bit, David. From the first time that you posted online to now, what do you think is the biggest lesson that you've learned about your presence on social media?
Man, I mean, look, I've been making videos for like 12 years now. It took me 8 years to get to 500 subscribers.
Okay.
Only when I started making like the other videos that didn't happen, but I was like, almost like crazy. I should be there and I'm posting something. And as I realized kind of like, my stature is something that people really young people look up to, I'm trying to just if I'm standing in front of this release, when I can completely have no ideas.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? WJman in the chat. Jmancurly. You Conquer, how do you think J-Man's doing on stage? Yeah, give.
I really like what he's saying about it took him 8 years to get over 500 subscribers.
Yeah, 8 years.
That's what I mean. Good movie. So, right. So I think what I have done is started to really just prioritize all my mental health and my and I'm really living out what I know that I can do because I
Yeah, there's his dad.
quality more big content.
I love it. I love it. Yes. What I love about both of you is that
I want to. Me too. J-Man's dad. I think we can walk. I think we can walk over there and then yeah.
Go get out live.
I think just our visual.
There's J-Man's dad. Yeah, there he is. He's right there.
The more I started to see my visualizations come
Yeah, he's right there.
through and just
We're gonna
dreaming about
go.
it, kept thinking and visualizing more and more. And I think there's so much power behind it. And I think yeah, if you, it sounds so cliche. Like,
There he is.
do whatever you
Chad, there he is.
want to be in the business, just do it. And you can.
yes.
Yeah, I think the number one thing I've learned, and I've noticed it recently.
Alright, can you get my picture too? Okay, so since I'm streaming, you can click on these two buttons and it'll screenshot it.
Okay.
Okay. Keep the stream out. Keep the stream out. You
Okay.
can click on the two buttons right here,
Yeah.
and then just click on it.
All right.
Aspen Marley,
Marley, yeah.
Aspen Marley.
Okay, I'm here with Aspen.
But not this side. I think it's right.
Alright, we'll say it again. I'm here with Aspen Marley.
Oh, see, it's the bottom one.
Jmancurly is on stage and subscribe to his channel.
Yes.
Next year he'll be on stage too.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was the bottom too.
Yeah, you're fine. Thank you, Jmancurly's dad. Thank you. Thank you. Chad, there it is. W. J-Man dad. W dad. W. Got a video.
That looked cool. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream. You're saying don't end. Glitch is saying don't end. Glitch, did you hit the like button? Yes or no? If you hit the like button, I'll stay streaming. Yo A says don't end. You did? You hit the like button? Okay. Alright.
One of the things I think social media does so well
First thing you did.
allows for open
How did a pirate see everything people's butt?
What?
social media to connect with. I'm gonna start with you. Is there someone that has maybe influenced your sound, your music, your joy, your passion you were able to connect with through social media?
That is a good question. I do feel it might not be on social media, but more in person.
Okay.
I feel I do dance a lot in public, and just seeing the people of me, hey, I'm from Australia, and I see your videos all over the place, and sometimes I'm so in my head, and it just reminds me, okay, I'm doing the right thing, I'm connecting with the right people, and I think then connecting with them again in social media, just talking with them, and it's just a little family at the end of the day, so I think that inspires me the most.
I would say, so I play an instrument called the talk box. It's a really weird instrument. You put the tube, like a clear tube in your mouth, and then you play it with a synthesizer. It makes really cool, like, sounding sounds. Anyways, the way I ever even found out what that was I met Mr. Talkbox himself. He plays the intro to Hey Magic, the Talk Box, and a lot of other cool stuff. Anyways, after starting social media, doing music, I eventually learned the Talk Box, brought that out. I was able to connect with him. A guy that I looked up to a ton. Learned what a Talk Box was from him. So it was great to be able to connect and be friends after starting social media.
What's our favorite thing at VidCon we've done so far? Probably meeting state craft.
Mr. Grande, I don't know if that's a preference, anything that you want to say. Has there been something you want to
What's currently happening for the panel?
I mean, I do love Ariana Grande.
You're interviewing
But I think as far as like starting from content creators, I was always
Marizzi? No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Did we meet state? Yeah, we met state.
I have my phone set up on like a tripod thing, so like, yeah.
Well, guys,
Is there one person in particular that you were able to connect with?
Wow, wonder who that was. Wow, Luke Honker. Wow, wonder who.
I'm very grateful that just showing up as myself is enough for the ticket to admission.
There's a lady that got right in front of the screen. She's right in front, bro. I really wish she would move, bro. I wish she would move. Can't even see the stage. See the stage. Now you can see it.
How many people do we have in this audience that make music?
How many people make music in this audience?
Raise your hand and make music, or you want to.
Raise it like you mean it now.
Well, I met someone very special yesterday, actually. More from the YouTube side.
L? It is not an L. There's not an L. What you mean? What you mean, dog? What you mean?
Man, I watched those all throughout my childhood, and I got to meet this.
The guy? Oh, yeah, the guy's an L. Yeah, the guy.
So when it comes to music, what we want to do next, and social media will be a big piece of the puzzle for your next moves.
How about an album?
An album! Yo, an album!
For me, it's a talk show.
A talk show? Yeah. Social media-wise, is that something that you want to bring to a particular platform, or just in general, that's what you want?
I think I'm secondly asking myself.
Hold on, I can get my phone to a different spot. Hold on 1 second.
I can do it myself.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Mike, for you, next move that social media be truly pivotal for your coach.
I'm trying to get my phone, lined up and stuff.
That I know people on the internet find funny, and I want to really start writing from like a real place and like writing from my own.
Bro, as soon as I move, okay, they're about to move. Okay.
I love you guys. Let's listen to what everyone else has to say on the stage, all right? I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. David, what is the next move that you want to make and how does social media get part of that?
Yeah, if you know my content, I love to experiment with crazy, weird instruments. Some of them literally electrocute me, and I don't know my favorite chords, very strange stuff. But
Things you do for your fans.
exactly, honestly. So I'm really excited to just experiment with new kinds of sounds through social media. The last year I just started doing long form content on YouTube, and really focusing on that. So it's been a really, really cool place to try new things. It's here, I've even done this video.
I'm here. Yeah, you're here. 100%.
Music, you guys probably know more music VR applications than I do, but trombone and some other like really fun ones. I'm really interested. It's a cool way to get music and I'm looking for that.
Is it just me or do I not see J-Man? Okay, J-Man is on stage, but they're showing other people on stage right now. There's Landon, which is the voice tube guy, and then the girl, I don't know who the girl is, and then there's the other dude. But the only reason why the title is J-Man stage is because J-Man was on the stage, and I didn't have time to put anybody else in the thumbnail, and I was in a little bit of a hurry, so I just came up with a really quick title and a really quick thumbnail, and then I went live. That's all I did.
So Nolan, we're going to start with you. Your process for developing an idea, executing on it, shooting it, and producing it. What all do you do to get your video filmed?
Did you see the time when Jamin performed? I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Saw it on TikTok? Yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I said before, the only reason why the thumbnail says J-Man stage and the title says J-Man stage is because I was in a little bit of a hurry and I came up with a very quick title and a very quick thumbnail. So I wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way. I just wanted to live stream the stage for the people who aren't at VidCon. And if you're at the house and stuff and you weren't able to make it to VidCon, that's why I'm live streaming the stage, so that way you guys can see it. If this dude would get out of the way, please, bro, please, get out of the way. Like, bro, move, move. Like, dude, move. Am I gonna have to pick up my phone, chat? Am I really gonna have to pick up my phone, chat? Chat, I might have to pick up my phone, no lie. I might have to pick up my phone if this dude doesn't move. Okay, okay, they're doing something. Okay, so, give them a second and they'll move out of the way. They won't be there for long. Is this real? Of course it's real. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? Of course it's real. Okay, they're doing, like, news or something, so wait for them and then they'll move. I promise. They'll move out of the way. They're just trying to get shots. Just wait for it and they'll move. Promise, promise, promise. Just wait. They're doing a news article. Flamey said they're doing a news article. Nah, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to move my phone because he won't get out of the way. He's actually, yeah. I have to pick up my phone now.
Considering the variety that you have to do in terms of all these different events, as you're getting into the event, you found it difficult to kind of keep how to talk about this effectively in a great rhyme state.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of them, but I think that's the fun part, right? Like, there are some that I get so stumped on, but that's what, makes me like easier.
What do you mean by you know that right? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Your process.
Well, I would say some of my most successful videos are the ones that didn't have any plan. Or the ones that kind of just record and talk. You know what I mean?
VidCon yesterday? Yeah, I know. It's a 3-day event, bro. It's a 3-day event.
What the world is talking about. Because I think that is an advantage for me is that
I'm waiting for this dude right here to get out of the way so I can put my phone back on the silver pole again.
scenarios or circumstances.
Absolutely. Being part of the thing and building and never lose that voice is absolutely.
Okay, he finally moved. He finally moved.
Concept to post, what do you do?
Okay, so when it comes to making music, I have a software called Logic.
Logic. And now this dude won't get out of the way. Okay, bro. Bro, move. Young tape. It is not laggy, bro. What do you mean? It's not laggy.
As much as we love what we do, there's always something that we always feel like we can do better, right? So for yourself, what is some aspect of what your career has called for, posting schedule, anything that you're like, I can probably do this like
The stream is not laggy for me.
than what I'm doing right now?
I think I can go that way earlier. Listen, I've been struggling with the sleep schedule since high school.
Wow.
Guys, there's one thing I'm gonna tell you. All-nighters are not good for your health.
It's so true. So true.
You gotta go to bed at a reasonable time, man. I know I sound like embarrassed right now. It's true. Listen, during the YouTube grind, I probably pulled 1,000 all-nighters. It was worth it. Because I'm on the stage with these beautiful people. But, listen, guys, get your sleep in check first and everything else is secondary.
I know. J-Man is wearing a SpongeBob shirt of all things. I don't know why.
What about you? Is there something that you bring, all of the different experiences that you brought to life and had yourself, and you're like, I need to actually boost this aspect of the world?
And I mean,
as honest as you wish to be.
I think now I am actually trying to unlearn everything that I've done.
Whoa!
And the reason why I say that is because I think you've been in this industry for a long time. You can imagine and the pressures and stuff that isn't so fun about the industry can start to weigh on you. And it'll start to impact the way that you go about the stuff that you make. And it starts to impact you as an artist. I was thinking about, like when I was a kid, I was thinking of stuff I used to do creatively. I was thinking about how there's so much freedom in it. And now when you're doing stuff, you're always thinking about, is it's going to perform well. What's the engagement rate? Like, I mean, every conversation that I've had today or any panel has always been like, what's the monetization? How's the engagement? How's it performing? And so that is always in your mind. You're creating your artist, you do it because you love to do it.
Yes.
And so what I'm trying to do right now is find the balance in doing the job, but also still enjoying it.
Rediscovering artistry is not only a necessity to stay fresh, to stay healthy, and to stay I get it, 100%. Well said. Mikey, what about you? What is something that you feel in all of your experiences thus far still might need a little bit of work that might sound encouraging to everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, I think I kind of touched on this, but I feel like being verbal on is really is always really scary for me. I kind of take all this pop culture and regurgitate it in like a musical fun way, but like I really haven't explored a lot into like getting deep and like being vulnerable with my audience and like letting them know more about me. So that's like the biggest hurdle that I'm still trying to get over because it's a scary thing, right? Being yourself is so important at the end of the day, and like showing your audience who you are is really important. It's got to be there,
And we know they appreciate you taking us on that journey of exposing your vulnerabilities to all of us. Thank you.
Yeah, mine is actually super similar as well.
We found out the people that were in that line were the people that were the next group.
I'm gonna try to do this real quick.
They said we had missed it. I said, yeah, but we missed it because we were in line for 3 hours instead of now waiting to see somebody else. So they told us it only take 2 hours. Yeah. They said, okay, well, they might have another sign up or something, but there's not anything we can do. I'm like, you go to the help desk and doing what? He's like, probably not much. So we walked away. So today, we were all walking around outside. She was outside. We went to get in line. We missed it by 1 minute. No. 1 second. Just closed it off.
Well, it's not over. Maybe get another shot.
I know. I'm like, if it's meant to be, it is. If it's not, whatever.
Yeah. I think you guys did pretty good so far. You got Jmancurly, Creek Craft.
And he met Steak and Creek Crab even before we got over there, because when we got it to him, he's like, you guys again. Because we're always joking around with him, even online.
Yeah.
In his streams, he would say things, and he would call us out. And a couple of times, he remembered it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. And J-Man knew Aspen, because Aspen has remixed some of his music, and it was really good. So when we got up to him, he's like, I'm asking Ray, he goes, you guys been remixing my music. He said, it's really impressive. Yeah, he remembered. Look at you. Found another use for it.
Being yourself is enough, and you don't want to.
I was trying to charge out there.
You want the charger again?
I got plenty of charge, so you're fine.
I think my phone's kind of last.
I'm 53 or 54. I'm good.
You're good? All right, if you want to boost it, no.
I appreciate you.
I made sure to plug it in overnight.
Yeah. That thing's nice though. It charges up pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Appreciate that, because he managed to still kill it. He does these video calls on Discord or whatever with his friends, and oh my god. And he'll talk to him for an hour and it'll lose half the battery. I'm like, you can't keep doing that now. No. We went to New York. When we went to New York 2 years ago, we wouldn't even be doing anything on our phone. They were just constantly dying because constantly trying to connect to Wi-Fi, constantly trying to connect to Bluetooth. And you think about it, if you don't disable it, it's just working even though you're not even on it. More French fries.
And then I got this, and I got quarter knife.
I went and got a parfait. Did you? It was pretty good. Got little fresh outside. Got a parfait. It was really good.
Here, this is I think you brought yourself for $50. What is that?
VidCon
They want autographs.
Yo, what's up, Curly? What's good, bro? I'll see y'all later, guys.
All the other guys are walking off stage.
Hey, this is the bag of that this guy. You know what I'm telling you, no, no, no. Put on the instant reality virtual. I'm gonna keep taking the back of sky. Bye, Nico.
There it is. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream because I was only streaming the stage. But yeah, WJman in the chat. Love it, love it, love it, love it.